Hi, I'm Steven Slate, and I'm about to show you the new Steven Slate Drums 4.0 virtual drum instrument, the most powerful drum instrument on the planet. First and foremost, Steven Slate Drums 4.0 features the all-new SSD4 player, a drum sampler built from the ground up by the award-winning Slate Digital program team. Included in Steven Slate Drums 4 Platinum are over 100 preset kits, including the all-new Deluxe Series drum samples, which were recorded with the most extreme precision and detail. It also includes my classic mix-ready samples, which you've already heard on thousands of major releases, but all reprogrammed for even better playability. And our cymbal pack is sampled from Soultone cymbals. SSD4's preset kits come in tons of different genres, such as vintage, metal, rock, and even jazz, urban, and dance. We're going to talk more about the new SSD drum sampler in just a moment. But first, let's have some fun and hear Jerry Lyons play some of these new kits. Okay, let's get back to the player. So here we have Rock Kit 5. Let me show you how easy it is to work with this kit. The first thing I'm going to do is go to the Construct page. I hit a drum and it selects it at the top. I can easily adjust the mic levels of this snare drum, as well as its tuning, panning, attack, sustain, and release. I can then customize the velocity and range. For instance, right now when Jerry hits the snare as hard as he can, it hits a rim shot. By pulling the range down to 80, it removes the rim shot, and now when Jerry hits the snare as hard as he can, it only triggers the center snare hit. So Rock Kit 5 sounds really nice, but watch how easily we can customize it. The first thing I want to do is add another texture to the snare with some more ring. So I go into the SSD4 instrument library, pull snare 22, which is a mix-ready ringy snare, drag and drop it into my pad column, and now when we go to the mixer page, you'll see that we have two different snares. One is the level of our original snare, and the other is our new snare, snare 22. I can adjust the level easily in the mixer to blend the two snares together. For the kick, I want to add more snap. So we go back to our construct page, find a snappy kick like kick 15, and then drag it into the second pad. And now, when Jerry hits the kick, we are hearing both kicks combined. Again, we go into our mixer page, and sure enough, we have the extra fader added for our second kick to blend. One more cool thing about SSD4 is the ability to add some of your own drum samples. If we go into the construct kit, we can easily add an 808 electronic kick sample that we had in our library, or up to 32 of our own sample. And as you can see, the 808 channel is now in our mixer. Speaking of electronic drum samples, SSD4 now includes 5 new drum kits in the urban, dance, electronic, house, and dubstep genres. These 5 new kits were produced by Griffin Boys and are pre-layered and pre-processed with the finest analog gear so that they'll sit perfectly in your mixes. Another great new kit that helps make SSD4 such a versatile drum instrument is the Jazz and Brushes Cocktail Kit, sampled by jazz drummer Walter Turner III. We happen to have Walter here in the studio, so take it away. So we've heard Jerry and Walter play the SSD4 kits on the Roland V drums, but SSD4 also supports a variety of electronic drum kits like the Yamaha DTX or Pearl ePro Live. But SSD4 is also compatible with any other MIDI device, such as a MIDI keyboard or MIDI drum pad. But if you don't want to play SSD4, you can also take advantage of the hundreds of grooves that are supplied in the instrument. Let's take a quick look at the Groove Player. Using the Groove Player, you can easily pick a song genre, pick a category, and then pick your song part. Easily audition it with the Audition button. Customize the speed and global dynamics with the Dynamic knob. And then simply drag it into your workstation. Making realistic drum grooves from SSD4 could never have been easier. Some of you out there want to create your own custom drum maps. Again, in SSD4, this is simple. Go to the mapping page, change your MIDI notes, or even drag and drop. Then save your new mapping preset so you can pull it up whenever you desire. SSD4 comes with a complete collection of my classic mix-ready drum kits, including my signature models of bands like Led Zeppelin, Metallica, Steely Dan, Dream Theater, and more. Let's take a listen to the famous Old Zepp kit. And here is the classic Metallica-inspired Black kit. Once you've loaded and customized your drum kit, you'll want to route it to your digital audio workstation discreetly so that you can use your favorite processors and effects to further tweak the sounds to your taste. With SSD4, this is a breeze. Simply load the mixer, choose your output, and the channel routes directly into your DAW. I hope you've enjoyed this introduction into Steven Slate Drums 4.0. And remember, you've only heard just a fraction of the 100 kits in SSD Platinum and 25 kits in the $99 SSD EX. If you want to hear more audio and see more video, check out our website at www.stevenslatedrums.com. On behalf of the entire Slate team, thanks for watching.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on